Alright guys, today I'm going to do my first ever movie review. And from what the title says, Why I Hate the Man of Steel. So, I know this is going to cause a lot of controversy. People might unsub me, but here's why I hate the Man of Steel. But first, let's talk about what I did like. And this might be a long review, so I do apologize. So, let's talk about the good points. I just got back from the movie theater. I saw Man of Steel, obviously, with my father and my wife, and we saw it in 3D. So I haven't watched any of you guys' reviews yet, and what you guys think. I'm very curious. Rob Rogue, Stu Murray, who else? All the other people I'm subscribed to. I think I saw Christy and Boxer have a movie review. I'm very interested to see your guys' take, what you liked about the movie. And I've been staying away from YouTube until I saw this, and it's been hard to be away from YouTube and Facebook this long. But I didn't want the movie spoiled or anything. And but here is, let's talk about the reasons. Let's talk about the good parts I liked about the movie, and I'm going to really talk about the acting in this movie. The acting was great in this movie. Henry Cavill as Clark Kent and Superman and Kal. I mean, that guy nailed it. He nailed it as Superman. Very cool, very believable. I really liked him. The fight scenes, the scream when he kills Zod. Oh my gosh. Everyone in the movie went, oh? No, everyone was shocked. Which I can believe that Superman would kill to save us. So yes, that is a very, very cool thing. And I swear there's a story in the comic book that Superman once killed when he first started, and then he vowed never to take a life after that. I know there's a comic like that somewhere, because I know I read it, but I don't know which issue or anything. So, obviously, you know, he did it in this movie, and I bet you he's never going to do that again, unless he absolutely has to. So, very cool. Good job, Henry Cavill. You did an awesome job. And I don't have a Lois figure, so we're going to use this one. Amy Adams as Lois. Very, very cool. They gave her a lot to do. She wasn't the typical damsel in distress. You know, very, very cool. Very strong Lois. You know, very, very believable. And then let's go to General Zod. General Zod. I've never seen that guy in any other movie that I know of. I thought he was really good too. I mean, he's looking for the Codex and, you know, the Kryptonian DNA thing. He's like, give me the Codex. You know, his voice was kind of threw me off on his voice at first, but I got used to it. And, you know, give me the Codex so I can download QuickTime. So I thought that was pretty cool. You know, Paul Kent, you know, they were awesome. You know, Jor-El, oh my gosh, they gave Jor-El a lot to do. He wasn't the typical Marlon Brando Jor-El, or, you know, Marlon Brando, you know, pay me $1 million and I'll just stand here. You know, Jor-El was like Jedi Jor-El. I mean, it was pretty cool. Lauren Fishburne as Perry White. How cool was he? He can pull off a Perry White. I don't have a Perry White figure, so Perry White, Lawrence Fishburne, how awesome is that? You know, I just thought that was awesome. Faora, how cool was she? I mean, she pretty much, I thought, kind of stole the show for bad guys. I mean, they showed a lot of her, and she was kicking butt. And from what I remember, you know, I think she got sucked into the Phantom Zone, so she could come back as a villain again if they ever decide to use her. That humongous Kryptonian, the Nod. I know his name's not Non, but Mannix or Nanix or something. I mean, he was standing back there as tall as can be. I mean, if they're all genetically engineered for a specific job, what was his job? You know, the guy to get the stuff off the top shelf at the grocery store? Is that what he was engineered for? I mean, he was cool. I know he was all CGI and all that. And the CGI, I saw it in 3D. There were some parts that were kind of, you know, is it hokey or is it because I'm watching it in 3D? So I wasn't too sure, you know. But, you know, it was cool, though, to watch it in 3D. I can't wait to watch it, you know, regular, you know, 2D in my house. It's going to be cool, too. I think Mattel definitely missed the boat with not giving us a Collect and Connect figure of that big gigantic Kryptonian, because that was pretty cool. They had that character named Jenny. You know, originally on IMDb it said she was Jenny Olsen, but now on IMDb she's just named Jenny. So was she really Jenny Olsen? They never called her Olsen. But I thought it was cool, even though if they did switch her out with male to female, Lois needs a gal pal. I always thought that was weird that Lois really had no pals, girlfriends to hang out with. So, and it would have been a very hokey scene with Perry White saving Jimmy like that. I don't know, because it was a female in distress. I think it kind of worked out. So, almost concerned about, I was like, oh man, are they not just going to do away with the Clark Kent reporter type character? I'm like, okay, what's going on? And then at the very end, they showed him going to the planet, the Daily Planet, and Lois tells him, welcome to the planet, or something like that. Welcome. It was so funny. Everyone started laughing. Everyone was very excited. People almost started clapping at the end of the movie, which was cool. So I definitely will say the acting was really strong in this movie. I mean, they did a good job. And like I said, Henry Cavill, Lois, and Amy Adams as Lois Lane. Oh my gosh, that was so cool. They did a very, very good job acting-wise. So here is the part that I don't like. The parts that I hate the most about this movie. It just frustrates me. It's